Hey guys, my name's Jake. I'm an engineer at MFP. One thing I really love about working at MFP is that MFP is always looking for ways to give back to our community. We do that in many ways, one of which is MFP allows me to serve as a volunteer fireman while working at MFP. That's a sacrifice for MFP because that means in the middle of a day, in the middle of a meeting, I get a call, I get up, and I leave. So they lose a little bit of time with me, but they're able to give back to our community. As a volunteer fireman right now, we're working through this COVID-19 outbreak, as everyone is, and as all hospitals and fire departments are, we're struggling to get protective equipment for our firemen, including N95 face masks. So we've recently purchased some full face shields, which hopefully we'll be able to show you in a little bit, that take canisters, screw-in cartridges, so think of like a gas mask. The challenge is that each mask requires using 2 canisters, and again, we can't get our hands on canisters either. So MFP allowed me to use our 3D printing technology to rapidly prototype and make caps so that I can cap off one of those canisters and only use 1 canister so that we can double the amount of use we get out of our canisters at the fire department. Process was pretty simple to do. We realized we had that need at about 10 in the morning yesterday. So I came back, walked over to boss's office and said, "Can I do this?" And they gave an enthusiastic thumbs up. So I went back to my desk, started doing some research. Didn't see any designs out there that seemed like they'd work. So I took my calipers, started measuring, and started just making things. Took me a first couple prototypes. My first one didn't work because we weren't able to print the threads well enough to screw onto the cap. So I went down and I found some parts in our warehouse that happened to have the exact same thread that our masks do. Grabbed those, and after a couple of failed prototypes, managed to make caps that screw on. So we'll be able to show you that in a little bit. We also decided to go and do a backup in case we can't get canisters, and I'm 3D printing our own homebrew canister, which will be able to screw onto the mask, and then we can cut circular discs out of existing N95 masks. That allows us to get maybe 6 uses out of a single disposable mask. You put the disc in there, you close it up in, and you're good to go. Hey guys, so I'm over at Jamestown Township Fire Department Station 1, standing in our truck bay, and holding on one of the masks that we're trying to retrofit. So as you can see here, here's one of those plugs that we created with metal thread inserts, which allows us to cap off one of 2 sides of these masks, so that we only have to use 1 canister, doubling the amount of uses that we get out of our existing stock of canisters. On this side I have the prototype of a canister replacement. Again, this is only if we run out of certified canisters, but they screw apart. We can cut a circle out of an existing mask, drop it in there, screw that in so that we can use an existing disposable N95 rated mask, and we can probably get at least 6 uses out of it using this method. We screw it in there, make sure it's a good and tight fit. You pull the mask up.
It's not as convenient treating patients like this, but we need to stay protected so that we can help the community around us.